Hi, my name is Tony, and the purpose of this entire project is to make a web series about the underwater cave systems of Florida. Over the course of the next year, my team and I are going to be traveling to the different rivers, springs, and even sinkholes like the ones behind me to show everybody what lies beneath just the feet of Floridians. There's a vast set of underwater cave systems that, believe it or not, go under not just forests, but they go through towns and even under neighborhoods. As you see behind me, this is a sinkhole in a forest just outside of Tallahassee, Florida. The scary thing is, this 60 feet deep sinkhole is less than a mile from a residential neighborhood. Over the course of this web series, we're going to be looking at how these sinkholes formed, how the underwater cave systems are formed, and actually going to be traveling inside of the cave systems like this one behind me to show you guys the wonderful world of what actually lies beneath the cities, streets, and the forests of Florida. So I know this hole doesn't seem too big to you guys now, so to show you how deep this hole really is, just from here to the water, we have 100 feet of rope that we're actually going to be using to lower the team's gear down, and we're going to be tossing this down into this hole, and we're going to see how much of this 100 feet of rope it actually takes. So as you can see, it's actually pretty deep from here to the water. I've got about 10 feet of rope left. As you can see, this pool of water is only about 25 feet across. Now, this is what we came here for. This rock face right here, right underneath the water, drops into, it goes about 5 feet before the cave entrance actually starts. And then once you get about 5 feet into this wall right here, it'll drop down to a depth of 65 feet deep. And here we go into the green water. Now as you see, as we descend, the water gets clearer and clearer. The reason it gets so clear at this depth is because the water has already been filtered through meters of sand, rocks, and clay. As we descend, I would like to take the time to apologize for the lighting issues. For this project, we are in great need of a new camera and lighting equipment to provide the viewers a better quality product. In these systems, there is a lot to see. Fossils are regularly found, like this alligator skull and vertebrae. After following the main chamber back over 400 feet under the forest, the passage starts to narrow. At the narrowing of the passage, the depth rises from 55 feet to only 22 feet. The height of this portion before opening back up is only about 2.5 feet high. Diving with tanks strapped to our sides is definitely a big plus. We literally have to squeeze our way through this opening. Looking at the floor of the cave, you can see signs of a collapse, a grim reminder that another sinkhole can form at any moment. This is an arrow that we place on our guideline showing us the way to the entrance, just in case we get turned around in the darkness. This is as far back as we can go due to the tunnel having collapsed in on itself. It's time for us to head back. Back in the main chamber, we notice this huge crack that goes up the wall and across the ceiling. Proof that a collapse is inevitable and may possibly even produce another sinkhole. On our way out, we ran into this little guy. It is a white, blind crawfish. Its body and even its eyes are pure white. It has no need for vision since it rarely sees any light at all. As we surface, I want to thank you before we finish for tuning in. If you have an interest in our project to produce these videos that will be free to the public and would like to donate, the link is in the description below. 100% of the proceeds go toward this nonprofit project. What's up, guys? As you can see, this isn't just a pool of muddy water. It opens up into a vast, clear underwater cave system that goes directly underneath this residential neighborhood right outside of Tallahassee, Florida, and unfortunately it has a potential to collapse at any moment. Over the course of the next year, I hope to bring you some more of these hidden treasures throughout Florida. I really hope to see you guys next time, and y'all have a good day.